This video we're going to talk about the news section or the blog section, whatever you want to call it. Got a couple things going on. We got the press releases, which shows the most three recent, I guess, posts. The press release, but it's all working within the same structure. So the most three recent posts, as well as archives of that. So even though there's three showing up here, maybe you have 20. So how do we see the rest of them? So basically what we want to do is come to the archive section, and we can do that by clicking this to see them all. Okay, so oops, let me go back to the news. Okay, so how do we take care of this section? Well, let's go to the back end. We want to go to the post section. That's where I'm at right now. And right now I just have these 4 dummy default ones set up. So let's go ahead and do a new one and click add new. I'm going to say MIT new press release, just for fun. Let me drop in some. Okay, there's my dummy fake content. That's actually a little bit more, just for fun. All right, let me go ahead and publish this. Excuse me. Come back to the front end. Let's refresh. See what we got. We got a bunch of text here that looks all out of whack. We got no picture. It's not showing up here. What's going on? First thing, how do we fix this text so it's not all, out of whack and long? Well, we need to insert a read. Basically, we got to tell it where this read more is going to be. We're not telling it where to insert that so people can click to actually read more of the article. So first thing I'm going to do is find a place to do that. So I'll just click my mouse, my cursor in here, click the read more. If you're in HTML mode, it's right here under more. If you're viewing this in visual, it's this little thing right here. So let's do that. Click the read more. Let's update. Refresh this thing. There we are. Now I've chopped off most of that text. Still a little too much. A little less than that. Let's get rid of a sentence here. Update. Now categories. The press release category is probably like you guessed. If I select this, it's going to be 1 under the press release section. 2, it's going to show up in this section right here. So let's go ahead and do that one. And while we're at it, I'm going to add a new category just for fun. Let's see here. What do we want to call this? Let's see. MIT news. Add new category. There we are. So let's go ahead and update. Let's refresh this, see what we have. Okay, so now I've chopped this text down just a little bit more, looks a little bit better. I'll see the categories. I have MIT News, which I set, and I'll see press releases that I've set. And then as well, if we look over to the left, we'll see now this is the most recent post. So these are the most 3 recent ones. And then the one that was sitting here is now part of the archive. So if I come down and choose press releases, we'll see it in here. So this is the one I'm working on right now. Okay. Next is we have an image. We have no image here. How do we drop that thing in there? Really easy. Let's come down to the featured image section. Click it. And find our image. We can grab one off our computer or one off from the media library. Let's see if I can find a not so inappropriate picture here. Something businessy, I guess. There we go. Let's upload. Now the great thing about this section is this thing's going to auto crop it. So there's some areas that the system is not going to auto crop for us. This is one of those areas of the blog that the system will actually crop this image so it fits in there just right. So that's come and use as featured image, not this one, which we use most, in other cases. But for this one, we want to use featured image because that's actually what it is. Done. We'll see it's down here on the right, so we know we've done it correctly. Let's update. Come back here. And there's our picture now. I need to read more. There's our full post. And that's it. Really, really easy to work with the news section. Now, if you didn't know, this is going to go from most recent to oldest. And if you ever need to come in here and change out order, maybe you want something to be old or whatever, then what you want to do is open up this published on section. You can actually change the day. I mean, if you want to set it for 1982, you could do that. Up to you. And obviously, the newer the post, the further up top it is, and the older the post, the further down it's going to be in the archive. Okay, that'll do it.